Howdy, DMers. So I just thought we'd go through a little bit of this that I did the other day with you guys on the Zoom thing, just so you can see what it sounds like and you can have a reference for it. I don't really want to go over now the 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander, because hopefully you got that from the Zoom. But just basically, you need a piece of paper split into 16 columns, and then across the top you write 1, the letter E, the and sign, and then ER. 1-eander, and then 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander. So you get a bar breakdown here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander. Okay, I'll just demonstrate that very quickly, what that sounds like. So, excuse me, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Okay, so that's what that sounds like. We're basically subdividing the bar 1, 2, 3, 4 into 16, hence them being called 16s. 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander. Okay, thus. So, and then what we did was we put also, starting on the 1, we put the letter R in the corner, and then went R, L, R, L, R, L. So it's right, left, right, left, right, left. If you're left-handed, that starts with a left. So this is your lead hand. And then you'll notice that every 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and are the right hands. So if we were doing it like this, 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, they're all your down notes. 1 and 2 okay. And then your left hand is all the E-ers. So you've got 1-eander, 2-eander, okay, they're all the flighty notes, all right? So, then we took this pattern where we put an accent, a stronger note on the, so this run of green notes here, can you see the run of green? Just the middle one, all green, that is now, I would say that is where all the hits are the same volume. So it sounds like this, 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander, 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander, 1-eander, 2-eander, okay? And then we're trying to work out how to accent. So, difficult to accent with the left hand when you're just starting out. Right hand easier, or lead hand easier. So the first pattern we did was just putting across, this the top line here, this top line going in this direction. Okay, it was just a cross on the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm going to do it on the snare drum. So a bit slower. You got 1-eander, 2-eander, 3-eander, 4-eander, 1. If you can do it to click, that's even better. This could be my click. Okay, so the trick here, it's not about speed, it's not about getting it super quick. It's about making sure that it's consistent, that it's even, and that your ghost notes, so they're the ones that aren't the accent, they're all really low. Like this. And then your accents really stand out. What you're looking for is good consistency and a really big dynamic difference between the loud note and the quiet note. Okay, all right, cool. And then we just shifted to show you what the backbeat is. Welcome to Bob's world. So we're looking at number 2 now. Number two here, okay? So number 2 is where the crosses are on all the ands and not on the pulse. So before, when I was using this as my metronome, it was because this is counting 2, 3, 4, accents 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? But if we move the accent onto the and sign, I'll play a couple of bars with no accent so you can hear where we are, and I'll count it off, and then the accent's going to go on the and sign so you can hear the roll, excuse the pun, of what the snare section do in the band. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what Bob does all the time. You know, sped up a little bit. Okay, it's backbeat. It's going against that. Okay, on the 1. It's a good exercise. If you can go from the first line to the second line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next line we did was creating this little pattern here. Now it sounds a bit messy with it sounds a bit of a complicated timing, but if you can get through it, it does sound good. So the pattern is the accents are on 1, and then they're on 2 and then they're on the and after the 3 and the 4. Okay, that makes sense? So you've got 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, as long as you're counting 1 E under 2 E under 3 E under 4 E under 1 E under 2 E under 3 E under 4 1 E under 2 E Okay, so just to finish off, after all that, this is what we went over in the Zoom the other day, in case for the people who missed it. So at the end of it, I said, you know, a clave is in your 16 notes, 1 E under, 2 E under, 3 E under, 4 E under. There are 16 notes there. You can pick 5 or 6 notes and accent them, put them as accents, like I've done on the bottom here, on the very bottom one, on this one now, on this one, this one, this one, this one, okay? This is called a son clave, son clave. So a clave is what the Brazilians use, the Cubans. You've got kind of like, bat, 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 bat against the 4. There are lots of them. And you can make up your own and then try to work out what it is that you're doing. So just to finish off, this one at the bottom, you've got accent, 2 ghost notes, accent, 2 ghost notes, accent, 3 ghost notes, 1 accent, 1 ghost, 1 accent. Dat 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 da. Dat 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 Okay, so I would say practice the first 3 lines if you can, and then make up your own clave. Put 5 accents in randomly and fill the rest in with the green notes and sit there and work it out. Count your 1 E under, 2 E under, 3 E under, 4 E under as much as you can. Okay, Cool. Enjoy.